Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic first appeared in Sonic CD and is the brainchild of Dr. Eggman. This robotic nemesis is not just as fast as Sonic, but far more deadly, thanks to his precision and calculated moves. Eggman programmed him with one goal: to destroy Sonic. However, Metal Sonic isn't always under Eggman's control. One time, he became self-aware and even destroyed Dr. Eggman's army. Despite his obsession, he can never quite defeat Sonic, who always stays one step ahead. Designed to mirror Sonic, Metal Sonic is Eggman's most powerful creation. He can accelerate faster than Sonic with his built-in jets and makes incredibly calculated decisions. However, his lack of creativity often leads to his downfall. Despite his mechanical nature, Metal Sonic's rivalry with Sonic is deeply personal. He sees Sonic not just as an enemy, but as a benchmark to surpass. Jealous bitch. One of his most intriguing abilities is his power to evolve. He analyzes every encounter with Sonic, constantly upgrading his arsenal of weapons, strategies, and powers. And if that wasn't enough, Metal Sonic can even copy his foes' abilities, including Chaos Energy. This means Sonic could face not just his own moves, but those of his friends like Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow too. Over the years, he's taken on various forms and upgrades, from Neo Metal Sonic to Metal Madness and even Metal Overlord. Metal Sonic's design was heavily influenced by the manga series Akira, giving him the sleek, futuristic design.
Chaos Control!
Dr. Eggman. Dr. Ivo Robotnik, better known by the alias Dr. Eggman, has an IQ of 300 and is a genius scientist whose dreams are as grand as his ego. However, is nerfed by his small bald head, pinkish red nose, and obesity. It was also stated that Eggman's design was inspired by Theodore Roosevelt in pajamas. Born into a family of scientists, he was destined for greatness. His grandfather, Professor Gerald Robotnik, was a renowned scientist who worked on groundbreaking projects like the space colony Ark and the creation of Shadow the Hedgehog. Inspired by his grandfather's legacy, Eggman pursued science, but his ambitions took a darker turn. Driven by an insatiable desire to conquer the world, Eggman envisions an empire like no other, the Eggman Empire. At its core lies Eggman Land, a city of machines and marvels. His love for machines and extreme egomania fuel his relentless pursuit of power, from capturing innocent animals to power his robotic minions, the Badniks, to constructing colossal war machines, harnessing ancient mystical powers, and even bending space-time itself. Yet, standing in his way is Sonic the Hedgehog. Eggman's narcissism and childish antics often lead to his downfall, but his genius and unyielding ambition make him one of the most formidable threats in the Sonic universe.
My name is Dr. Eggman.
Black Doom. Black Doom is the malevolent leader of the Black Arms, an alien race with a terrifying agenda. First appearing in Shadow the Hedgehog, Black Doom is a master manipulator and a being of immense power. Thousands of years ago, Black Doom set his sights on Earth, planning to use its inhabitants as an energy source for his armies. But his ultimate goal? To conquer the planet and impose terror upon its people. What an absolute goober. However, he didn't come alone. Black Doom brought with him the Black Arms, a hive-minded race ready to follow his every command. In a twist of fate, Black Doom partnered with Professor Gerald Robotnik, the grandfather of Dr. Eggman. Together, they created Shadow the Hedgehog, a being of incredible power meant to serve Black Doom's dark purposes. However, Shadow's destiny took a different path, leading to a bitter rivalry between him and his creator. Black Doom can levitate, project energy beams, summon meteors, and even manipulate chaos energy. But his most fearsome form is Devil Doom, a monstrous transformation that amplifies his already immense powers. It is his true form. Despite his cunning and strength, Black Doom's plans are ultimately foiled by Shadow and Sonic. In a climactic battle, Shadow defeats Black Doom, saving the world from his tyrannical grasp.
Stop wasting time.
The Mephiles. Mephiles the Dark is a malevolent entity born from the ill-fated Solaris project. He first appeared in Sonic the Hedgehog, 2006, and quickly became one of the most feared antagonists in the series. With his eerie green eyes, dark crystalline form, and the ability to manipulate shadows, Mephiles is the face of pure evil. The story of Mephiles begins with the Solaris Project, an experiment conducted by the Duke of Soliana to harness the power of the sun god, Solaris. However, the experiment went horribly wrong, splitting Solaris into two entities: Mephiles, the mind and will, and Iblis, the raw power. Mephiles was sealed inside the Scepter of Darkness by Shadow the Hedgehog, but was accidentally freed a decade later during a skirmish between Shadow, Rouge the Bat, and Dr. Eggman. Upon his release, Mephiles embarked on a sinister plan to reunite with Iblis and recreate Solaris. He manipulated time and space, tormenting Shadow, and ultimately ending Sonic the Hedgehog to release Iblis from Princess Elise, his goal being to bring about eternal darkness and despair. Mephiles' powers are vast and terrifying. He can travel through time, harness chaos energy, shapeshift, and use dark energy. His ability to manipulate shadows and create duplicates of himself makes him a formidable foe. But his most fearsome form is when he succeeded and merged with Iblis to become Solaris, a godlike being of immense power.
I'm Mephiles.
Infinite. Infinite, also known as the Ultimate Mercenary, or originally known as Zero, first appeared in Sonic Forces. This enigmatic jackal was once the leader of the Jackal Squad, a group of mercenaries. His story begins with a fateful encounter with Shadow the Hedgehog. Tasked with guarding one of Dr. Eggman's facilities, Infinite and his squad were utterly defeated by Shadow. This humiliating defeat shattered Infinite's pride and ignited a burning desire to become the strongest being in existence. Seizing this opportunity, Dr. Eggman offered Infinite a chance to gain unimaginable power. Using the Phantom Ruby, a gem capable of warping reality, Infinite transformed into a being of immense strength and dark energy and glazed Eggman into becoming his right-hand man. He can manipulate reality, create illusions, teleport, and generate powerful energy blasts. The Phantom Ruby allows him to create replicas of formidable foes like Shadow, Metal Sonic, and Chaos. Hey, real quick, if you're enjoying the video, make sure to subscribe. Thanks.
Not even Sonic will be able to stand against me now.
Surge. Surge the Tenrec is a fierce and rebellious character, introduced in the IDW Sonic the Hedgehog comics. Her story begins in darkness. Captured by the scientist Dr. Starline, Surge and her companion, Kitsunami the Fennec, were subjected to intense cybernetic modifications. Stripped of her memories and filled with rage, Surge was programmed with one goal: to destroy Sonic the Hedgehog and replace him as the hero of the world. She possesses electrokinesis, allowing her to generate and control electricity. Upon obtaining the Dynamo Cage, Surge gained even more power. This manifested as shields and significantly boosted strength. As Surge embarked on her mission of destruction, she began to uncover the truth about her past. The memories of who she once was started to resurface, and with them came a burning desire for redemption. Surge realized that her true enemy was not Sonic, but the one who had turned her into a weapon: Dr. Starline. She vowed to take down Dr. Starline and free herself from his control.
Really think that would stop me?
Eggman N. Eggman N, a distant descendant of the infamous Dr. Eggman, is from a future 200 years ahead. With his sharp intellect and a grudge that spans centuries, he is a force to be reckoned with. Born into a lineage of brilliant scientists, Eggman N's destiny seemed clear. However, the repeated failures of his ancestor, Dr. Eggman, cast a long shadow over his reputation. The world refused to recognize his genius, denying him the legacy he believed was rightfully his. Eggman N's powers are massive. He is a brilliant mechanic and inventor, capable of creating advanced robots and vehicles. His intellect rivals that of his ancestor, but his true strength lies in his unyielding determination to carve out his own legacy. Eggman N's journey took him across dimensions, where he deceitfully introduced himself as Eggman's counterpart from the Sol dimension. Here, he encountered Blaze the Cat and Silver the Hedgehog, becoming their arch-nemesis. Despite his genius and cunning, Eggman N's plans were often thwarted by Sonic and his friends. Chaos. Chaos, also known as the God of Destruction, is an immortal being made entirely of concentrated energy. First appearing in Sonic Adventure, Chaos is a mutated Chao, with the ability to harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds. Long ago, Chaos served as the guardian of the Chao and the Chaos Emeralds, living peacefully in the ancient land of the Knuckles clan. However, this peace was shattered when the Knuckles clan, led by Pachacamac, sought to use the Chaos Emeralds for their own gain. In a desperate attempt to protect the Chao, Chaos unleashed his fury, transforming into perfect chaos and causing massive destruction. This tragic event led to Chaos being sealed within the Master Emerald by Tikal, Pachacamac's daughter, who sought to prevent further devastation. Thousands of years later, Chaos was released from the Master Emerald by Dr. Eggman, who sought to use Chaos's power to conquer the world. Fueled by his ancient rage and the power of the Chaos Emeralds, Chaos embarked on a path of destruction, threatening to flood the entire world. But amidst the chaos, a glimmer of hope emerged. Sonic the Hedgehog confronted Chaos using the energy of the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic transformed into Super Sonic and managed to calm Chaos's rage. In a moment of redemption, Chaos realized the error of his ways and chose to return to the Master Emerald, bringing peace to the world once more.
Chaos.
So, what do you think about these villains? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.